how to fast. My doctor refused to believe me when I told him I just completed a 40-day fast. This is how it happened. When I went to see him, he asked me why I was coming to see him, and I told him that my pastor had sent me. And he said, "Why did your pastor send you?" I said, "Because my pastor's worried that I've lost a lot of weight." And he asked me, "Why have you lost a lot of weight?" And I said, "Well, I've just completed a 40-day fast." "What do you mean?" he said. Well, I said it was not eating at all, a complete total fast, only drinking water for 40 days and 40 nights non-stop, and I've just completed it now. "Oh, no, that's impossible," he said. "I cannot believe such a thing. If that were true, you would be standing there in front of me, looking perfectly fit, in great shape, full of life, full of energy. No, I refuse to believe that," he said. I said, "Well, okay, but could you still please, give me a medical checkup just to see if everything's all right?" And because I insisted so much, and I said it was because my pastor had sent me and he needed to know the results of the medical checkup, he finally agreed, even though he didn't believe a word of what I'd said about the fasting. And so when the tests came out, I was in fact completely healthy according to these tests. That was to say, in each of the different elements that were tested, I was within the range, even though I was near the bottom of that acceptable range, because of course my resources were depleted, but I was still above that minimum level, which meant in all of those different areas that were tested, I was healthy. I was within the range, which is, of course, absolutely miraculous. And of course, when I gave the news to my pastor and showed him the results, well, he was really pleased and reassured, and whew, it was a great relief for him. Now, you see, I was fasting according to the fast, which is described in the book by Gwen R, called Your Appointment with God, a Bible study on fasting. Now, during that time, I was actually working full time, and the distance to go to work was 4 hours to go there, 4 hours to come back, and sometimes I was working a 12-hour shift, meaning that 20 hours of the day were already used up, and there was only 4 hours left. 1 hour in the morning to prepare myself to go to work, and 1 hour in the evening, or sometimes at 2 o'clock in the morning when I arrived back, taking the last train and having to walk from the train station to my house because there wasn't any other public transport available at that time. And so I only had 2 hours sleep left. And I was doing that all week, like Monday to Friday. And the weekend, I was just sleeping around the clock, Saturday and Sunday, 12 hours non-stop sleeping just to recover. But at work, I was in great shape. I was able to do everything I was asked to do, just drinking water, nothing else, not eating a single thing for 40 days and 40 nights non-stop. Now, where did that strength come from? Where did that energy come from? Well, if we look in the Bible, in Isaiah chapter 58, which is also entitled The True Fasting Which God Approves of, we see in verse 11, God will nourish you and give you strength when you fast according to his will. So he was nourishing me spiritually, even though I wasn't being nourished physically. And he was giving me strength, supernatural strength to do everything I was asked to do at work and still be in great shape, not tired, full of energy, full of life. And that is how to fast.